guys, Martin here. Another update on the Nurgle Knight progress. So, done a bit more. Show you where I'm up to with them. So, his legs now, all the metallics are done, all the rust is put onto them, the weathering down. So they're now ready for armour plates. Don't know how good that light's going to be. It's midnight here while I'm recording this. Obviously this one looks quite shiny compared to everything else, but that's going to be hidden. I think I'm probably going to magnetise or put a serious pin in the top just for transportation, so that I'm not going to transport it as one whole model. Same done here. Got a bit more weathering to do on these exhaust ports, but I'm going to do that once I've finished everything else. Plenty of heavy weathering on the bottom here. And then to do the metallics on this, I've got 4 different metallic colours, picking out different areas, and then washed it all down with Nuln oil and then with Agrax Air to shade. I've then put Typhus Corrosion, heavy in some areas, light in others, and then I use a Forge World weathering powder, just the aged rust. Just dry brush over again certain areas where I want. Yeah, so you'll sit together. Obviously the legs, you're going to see more of the legs, so that they're going to look heavier done. But yeah, so that's him so far there. And then armour panel wise, I have hit them all up with the Dremel, just reaching over for them, prepared as ever, you know, guys. And then they're primed and base coated in the burnt umber, ready for the chipping effect to go onto them. So I've just hacked at them all with the Dremel, made them all suitably chaotic, suitably nurgly. Took the scroll off the front. Go back to that one, sorry. Pieces there to do that, and then this is the top piece with a lot of expanding foam in there, and you'll also see the Nurgle symbol in there that I've cut into the top, and I'll put that straight onto the model so that you can see what I've done with it. So that's how it's going to sit on. But basically, again, as I've done with the rest of it, I've just tattied all the edges up, battered over it with the Dremel, cut holes into it, put a Nurgle symbol straight into it, and I'll decay that a little bit more anyway. And then all I did was sprayed, I put a piece of plastic card in underneath, sprayed the expanding foam in, bubbled all out. I actually did it on a live hangout, and it was a funny reaction. So as it started getting off, I pinched it together to make it look like it's pustules growing out, and some more over there. And obviously all this will be picked up when it's all painted. And then the piece that I took back off camera, that's the top lid. I'm using a bit of heat, well, a lighter underneath it to be fair. I've melted that up, and that's going to sit somewhere in here. I'm going to have tentacles coming out of here like I've got on the head, which will all add into it. The head, by the way, is here. It's primed but not painted, because I haven't decided fully on what colours I'm going to paint the head yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to paint a plague bearer up, and that'll determine how I'm going to do it. But that's how it's going to look. So to finish the head, nice big crack in the horn there, and tentacles all coming out, and then you get things like that'll sit on that way. That'll sit on, and then on the legs, these panels will sit more or less like that, with then those ones going. Yeah, so that's how your legs are going to look. Let's say they're going to be painted up with the right colours. Let's see if it doesn't all fall apart when I do this now. So that's going to be the look of him. So yeah, he's coming along. And then base wise, I find that I can't lift it up. So base wise, I've cut the base off, stuck a piece of plastic card underneath, super glued it, and then set it with green stuff so it's going to hold. And then cut a piece of foam board that's going to sit. I'll say it still needs more shaping doing to it. And then it's going to be obviously a rock. I might have a pipe coming out into some water. I haven't fully decided yet which way that's going to go. But he's going to stand like that on there. There'll be foliage and I've got some water effects and everything to use on that. And that's it, guys. So he's moved on. The next video, hopefully, all these armour panels will be painted up to if not a finished level, a near on finished level. So it'll really pull together, hopefully in the next video. I've got to do the arms and the guns. The guns are definitely going to be, the gun I should say, is definitely going to be more Nurgle based. And this, I'm of two minds. I don't want to just keep it as a chainsword, but I can either just take the teeth off it, extend the sword out with a bit of plastic card or something like that, just make it look like a decay sword, something like what the Great Unclean one, the Forge World Great Unclean one has, or I can actually use the sword off the Great Unclean one and see how that fits in. And I'm thinking a big plague sword is going to be better than a chain sword, as long as it's big and intimidating looking, then it gives a D strength to it, doesn't it? This one obviously isn't a power weapon, so it doesn't glow or anything, but it's a strength D weapon. So I might use that and then sort of work out from it with a bit of green stuff and plastic card. But I'm still in debating stage with that one. And then, yeah, there's a whole lot of paintwork to go on with it as well. But yeah, so that's the video. It's quite a long one there, sorry guys. I wanted to show you all the little bits and bobs that are going on. But thanks for watching so far. By all means, throw any ideas at me. Sorry for that noise in the background. It sounds like my dishwasher's about to explode. And I shall see you soon. Don't forget to like the video, comment on it, and please subscribe. See you soon, guys.